The family that owns the Jurong Point shopping mall is a friend. You know? And I was having a chat with him one day, and he said, if you are really interested to do a study in the community, I can give you a space. The space is about the size of this room, you know. The real estate is very expensive at the shopping mall. He gave it to us free. He paid the rental and also did the renovation for us, you know. I got this idea from a friend from Australia, a chap from Melbourne. He told me it's very difficult to do research in Melbourne because even in Melbourne there's stigma. And so they will not come to the psychiatric clinic, or they will not come to the mental hospital. So the suggestion that maybe you should do something in the community, in a shopping mall, and this is what we did. And we got a small grant, and our nurses would go to about 30 blocks of flat. Every room they would knock on the door to find out anyone above 65, you come, invite them to the Jurong Point shopping mall. There'll be a room down there for an assessment, and each assessment, physical health, mental health, social support, and quality of life. It takes about 2 hours to give them time to have a break. So it's very, very meticulous, very, very tedious. And also for investigations, for all the elderly people, there's going to be about 1,000 people. All of them, we have a very detailed psychological rating scales of the depression and dementia, and also neuropsychological tests. You know. And this is also takes about 2 hours. It's very, very tedious. You know. However, for those who have a randomized control study, RCT, they go through brain imaging, cytokines, telomeres, and genetic studies. There are 2 RCTs. One is on mindfulness practice for the prevention of dementia and depression. The second one is in fact suggested by our previous professor of gynecology and obstetric, Dr. Maureen Sarkok. You know. Maureen was previously NUS, also the convener of the seniors choir. Her suggestion is, if we were to bring old people together, and many elderly Chinese, they love to sing. If we bring them together and teach them the songs and sing the choir, could that promote mental health and bring down depression and dementia? This is a very exciting research question. So this research will be also an RCT, will be for next year, and the lead researcher is Dr. Fenley at the back. But this is very, very expensive. Is Dr. Sunil here? He's in charge of the labs. And some of these tests are all very expensive. Hope that Sunil will lower the cost for us. And also the imaging is exorbitant. You know, right. So if you remember, I told you that the first part of the program is Professor Goh will talk to the elderly people on hypertension, on diabetes. The second part, there are 4 forms of therapies. The first one is Tai Chi. You can read the neuroscience of Tai Chi and mood and memory here. I have no time to discuss with you. But look at this person, our Tai Chi master. It's none other than Professor Lau Tan Ching there. So within NUHS, there's so much of talent. People are versatile. And this program, we are on a shoestring budget. You know. So people came as volunteers. So the tagline of this program is preventive medicine in the community, by the community, and for the community. So it's a community response. Volunteers, donors who came to give us money. We had 2 big donors. One is the Kuan Yin Temple, gave us $1.8 million, and also the people from the Jurong Point, they send us money every year. So it's the community that comes to support this program. I hope you can find people here in NUHS who have other talent. Last year I was talking to one of the young doctors. He told me he plays classical guitar. You know, very interesting. The genre of Andre Segovia, John Williams. You know. But unfortunately, sometimes we don't know each other well enough. For example, you go to the lift later on. No one greets each other or smile at each other. Everyone is looking at their smartphone. The second therapy is mindfulness practice. Right? And you see that the person who leads the team is none other than Mr. Wee Sin To. You know, he was then NUS Vice President. He's not a doctor, you know, but he's there and he brought other people together also. So it's wonderful we have people who volunteer. The Chinese word for mindfulness is 真念. So you see this pictogram. Can you see at the back, Fen Lei? Yes. It's the shape of a heart, So it's not just about the mind, but also the heart. But this program can stir up a sense of compassion, a sense of empathy for other people. We begin to notice that in the Jurong Point study, that the stronger elderly, those between 65 to 74, the young old, begin to take care of the old. They'll serve them tea, they'll wheel them to live. So there's a sense of compassion. And before they came to the Jurong Point Center, they were living probably in the same flat, but they don't know each other. Now they know each other, they recognize each other. So we thought that maybe the beginning of a community spirit, an ethos within the community, that the young old can take care of the old. Once again, you can have time, you read the neuroscience of mindfulness. Mindfulness is not an American invention. In fact, it originated from India. And also there's art therapy, the third art therapy. So if you look at all the programs here, they are very, very Asian. It's nothing too Occidental, nothing too Freudian. It's a very Asian approach. The most popular program there is music. Right, I think we got it. It's called Music and Reminiscence. In the beginning, I thought we should do narrative therapy.